Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Makar Kudash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace, salutations, and blessings be unto the hopeful elect, pushing this truth in sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe, in the sincere hopes of being delivered in these last days. All right, this is the brother Yakanan from the GMS England branch. This is going to be a brief video, and inspiration is drawn from this clip that you see here on the screen, and it's entitled "All of the Men That I've Dated While Living in Barcelona, Spain." All right, that's the title of the video that this so-called black woman has put on it. All right, and basically what you're going to see is a reel, if you will, of men that she has been I guess you could say, romantically involved with during her time, in Spain. All right, now her Twitter handle, not Twitter, her TikTok handle is Carefree Kerry. All right, which the video you're about to see, is a perfect example showing you, how she's carefree. And the scriptures speak about, the careless women, okay? And she definitely perfectly fits the bill. Now, one thing it says here, it says, one thing about me, I'm always going to have a cute one. Also dated, but I was never in a relationship with any of them. LOL, I'm so fickle. I may like you today and not like you tomorrow. All right. So that gives you a perfect summary of the mindset of this woman in the video that you're about to watch. All right. Out of her own mouth, she has condemned herself, and she's let you know that she is fickle. All right. And it reminded me of this quote. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it was Elder Apostle Gabar that used to bring out this quote, from time to time, as you can see here on the screen. Now, I'm going to press the play button here, so I don't want to butcher the pronunciation, all right?
Varium et mutabile semper femina.
And that goes back to Virgil, and it says, woman is ever fickle and changeable thing, all right? A woman is an ever fickle and changeable thing, all right? And again, she said it out of her own mouth, okay? In her bio section, of this video, she said, she's so fickle, I may like you today and not like you tomorrow, all right? So she fits that quote, from Virgil, perfectly, okay? In this little piece that she wrote here, under the video. So without further delay, I'm going to play this video, and then, Lord willing, we'll get into some scriptures of edification, all right?
This was actually the first man I met when I moved to Barcelona. He was so nerdy and cute, but then I got tired of talking to him. Now, this one I had a blast with. He was older, but we had so much fun together. We went to museums all the time. I still talk to him to this day. Now, this one I really loved him, y'all, but he broke my heart. And he recently just came back out here, and he like, can I see you? And I said no. This one I also loved. He's so sweet, and I also still talk to him to this day. Then this one came along. We had so much fun together, so many adventures together. All we used to do was cook and eat. I never cooked so much except when I was with him. But every time he came out here, we got into it. Just be fussing. Then this one, he was so sweet. He used to skate. We skated around the city. He drove a taxi, which was nice because now we having cars out here. He helped me do my tree last year. And then he took me to play badminton, which he didn't know I loved, and I love. And it's us skating around the city. It was so much fun. Now, this one recent, he came and got me from the airport, but he wasn't hitting on nothing. And then this Italian guy I be talking about.
All right, so that's the video, all right? And as you saw, there was a huge reel, of men that she has been romantically involved with, all right, that she has laid down with, And, without a doubt, many of the men have probably left their essence within her, talking about, their sperm, okay? And, I made a video last week in regards to, these women being defiled, by many different men, because when a woman, takes in seed from multiple sex partners, that defiles her, all right? So this woman, is defiled, and she's pulling it out there, like it's a great thing, like it's a good thing to be romantically involved as a woman with multiple different men, all right? And that's why these women, all messed up in the head, all right? That's why they can't think straight. That's why they can't pair bond, okay? That's why they can't get with one man and stay with one man, because they got all kind of DNA from, Tom, Dick, and Harry all up in their system, all right? So it creates a confusion, okay? Carnally and spiritually, okay? So this is an example of how low, our women have become on this side, all right? And this is due, to the curses, man, all right? This is due to the curses, and that's why this kingdom has got to be destroyed, all right? And for us to flourish again as a nation of people, as the Israelites, all right, you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, all right, we're going to have to be delivered, all right? And some of us are going to have to die, all right? The 2/3 of our people in the land of America and the rest of the wicked of our people throughout the four corners of the globe, all right, that don't want to get down with Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, will have to die on this side and come back in the kingdom, okay? But this is why we need the kingdom, man, all right? Because like I said, this is detestable, all right? This is abominable behavior, from these women, all right? They're completely defiled, all right? But yet they want to have, high standards when it comes to, picking a man, all right? But they don't know what they want themselves. They're all messed up in their head, all right? So let's get Sirach, also known as Ecclesiasticus 26, and we'll start from verse 9. Now this is in the GNT version, the Good News Translation. Now it says, we'll start from verse 10, and it reads, "If your daughter is determined to have her own way, keep a close watch on her. If you don't, she'll take advantage of any chance she gets. If she is too self-willed, be on guard, and don't be surprised if she disappoints you," all right? Now, of course, this is making reference, to a daughter, all right, which is a woman, all right? So this goes out, to all, women, in general. This is how you have to be, over a woman, all right? In the ideal world, you would have a watchful eye, over your daughter. You would have a watchful eye over your woman, okay? Now, it says, especially, if she's showing traits of being too self-willed, all right, and being disobedient, all right? Because remember, the scriptures tell us that when a man getteth a wife, he getteth a possession, okay? And when you have children, all right, especially when they're, females, they are actually your possession until, a man comes along, all right, and you give them, into his hand, okay? And then they become, a part of his household. Okay, so that's your possession. It's a part of your household. So it says, if she is too self-willed, be on guard, and don't be surprised if she disappoints you, all right? Especially in these last days, in this kingdom, all right? You can't be surprised if a woman, trespasses against you, all right? You can't be surprised, if you'll be in a situation where you have, a daughter, and she grows up, in this kingdom, and she ends up being, turned out, because we're in hell, all right? We're in hell, and you got all kind of influences. You got all kind of tentacles that can influence, your offspring, all right? Or your woman, all right? So on and so forth. And again, that's why we got to get out of this wicked kingdom, because it's purely, contaminated, all right? like it says in Micah 2:10, it shall destroy you, with a sore destruction, roughly paraphrasing. And it says, let's go to, verse 11. If she is too self-willed, be on guard, and don't be surprised if she disappoints you. She'll spread her legs anywhere for any man who wants her. All right. And that's exactly what that woman was doing in the video. All right. She was spreading her legs for any man that wanted her in Barcelona, Spain. Okay. And it says, just as a thirsty traveler will drink whatever water is available. And that's a perfect example, concerning the woman in that video, man. All right. She was spreading her legs for all of these different men, making them come in onto her. All right. And she was giving you a brief breakdown of her experiences with all of these men. She had videos, she had photos, so on and so forth. All right. Completely defiled. Now, this is Proverbs chapter 30 and verse 20. And it says, such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth and saith, I have done no wickedness. All right. And that's exactly, what the women of this generation, all right, are doing, of the tribes. You women of the tribes, you are actually, broadcasting this behavior. Okay. You are embodying this behavior, man. All right. But of course, if the shoe fits, you wear it. This doesn't go out to all women. All right. This goes out to the ones if the shoe fits. Because you have sincere sisters out there of a very few number that are indeed, trying their best in hell, to do the right thing. All right. And hey, keep doing the right thing, to the best of your ability through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right. But I'm going to cut it off there. Lord willing, this was edifying. And until next time, I say shalom.